This is Pete, or Kenshin1913, along with.
Dad,
And this is another Cooking with Kenshin1913. What are we making today?
Chicken Cacciatore. Okay. Oh, to make this recipe, we need a chicken. In the way we make it, every people they got their own recipe. Chicken, onion, basil, oregano, salt, and pepper, and we use crushed tomato.
And a little bit of wine.
And we put a little bit dry wine. Okay, I coat the pan with the oil, and that's nice and hot. Now I'm gonna put chicken in it. We use a chicken breast, but you can use it whatever you want. Thighs, with bone, without the bone.
Yeah.
And in this house, too many people likes the chicken with no bone, so we're using chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast.
Yep, and this is a recipe that we've been cooking for a long time. There are other recipes for chicken cacciatore. This is our basic version. And it's not bad. You cook it with a little pasta. You get a lot of nice sauce. And yeah, we basically cook it. What you want to do here is, like, we've already filleted the breasts. We're going to add a little salt and pepper as we're frying. And what we want to do is get this nice and hot and cooking really well, because you want to get that fond on the bottom of the pan, because you want your chicken basically not to boil in the sauce as you're making it. Now we're adding a little salt, and we're going to add a little black pepper.
This is to taste. If you like a little spicy, you can use more pepper.
Yeah, you can honestly, if you want, you could put
if you like them less salt or stuff like that.
Yeah, you can honestly add even hot pepper flakes near the end when you're done frying everything. So we're gonna let this cook and start to get nice and brown. We'll be back when both sides are brown. Should take about, I don't know, like 5 to 10 minutes, because we're using a lot of chicken here on each side. Okay, so the chicken here has browned nice and brown on one side, and now we're working on the other side. But as you can see in the little corner over here, we got a little bit of fond going on in the pan. You just want to cook these and get these nice and brown, because the chicken is going to be that good flavor that we're going to be using for everything else.
Okay, now the chicken is nice and brown. We're gonna add it 1.5 onion. No, one medium and one bigger.
Whatever, 2 onions. It all depends on how much you're making. Now, some recipes for chicken cacciatore will have you add peppers. Some recipes for chicken cacciatore will have you add anchovies. Anchovies just add some meaty flavor to your sauce as you're cooking it. We're kind of giving you the base recipe, and from here you can kind of do your own thing. But we're going to let these onions cook until they're a little translucent. And that should be about, I don't know, like 5 or so minutes, because we got the pan nice and hot.
The onion, you can see that they almost all translucent. Some they are more cooked, some they're less cooked.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna add about a glass of wine. We use a white dry wine.
I don't know if it's a... Alright, we're adding the wine. And we're just going to let this cook for a few minutes, just to cook out any alcohol and just reduce it a little bit before we add our sauce, our pasta sauce. So yeah, like I've been saying, this is a recipe that we've been making in our house for a long time. Something usually we do if we got a lot of time, because what we like to do is let the cacciatore, the sauce, let it cook for some time and get a lot of flavor out of it. But In this instance, we're only going to let it cook maybe about 20 minutes or so once we put in the actual sauce. Now, as my dad was saying, Chicken Cacciatore comes from, well, I don't know where it comes from, but he was saying that the word cacciatore is like kind of like catch of the day type word or something that hunters used to say or something. What did you say?
No, the word cacciatore, that's the hunter.
Yeah.
It means the hunter. So they used to make whatever they used to, no, catch it, no. Even a rabbit, you can make a rabbit, anything cacciatore.
Yeah.
Now we had the sauce. We use a crushed tomato.
Yeah. You could use tomato puree if you want.
No. Yeah, yeah.
You can actually even use tomato sauce, but if you're going to use tomato sauce like from the can, you're going to want to add a little bit of paste or something to give it a little body.
Okay, now we add the rest of the spice. Some dry oregano, dry basil.
Yeah.
This is from our garden. We dried it.
Yep. All right, now we're
A little bit salt. Salt.
Yeah.
A little more pepper.
And I'll have the exact amounts in the video description.
And dry oregano.
You can use fresh if you want. But actually, I've heard dry oregano is actually more fragrant than if you're using even the fresh stuff.
Yeah.
It's one of the only ones that the dry version is a little bit better. So what we're going to do is mix this around. We're going to set it to low. We're going to let it cook for about 20 minutes or so.
Let it simmer.
Yeah, you want even if you had a chance, if you were cooking this and you had all day to do it, you could just let it cook for some time. Because you want to let some of that juice reduce and the sauce get nice and get a lot of the flavors from the chicken and from the onions and everything. So
Okay.
yeah, we're just gonna let it cook, let it reduce down a little bit. In the meantime, we're also gonna make some pasta to go along with it.
This is it's almost in half an hour, for 25 minutes, half hour, and this should be done. It's
Yeah.
done.
Chicken's
You got a
cooked.
nice chicken is cooked. You got a nice little sauce.
Mm.
We could use them on the macaroni.
Yep, we're gonna be serving this over a bed of pastas.
Okay, now we set them up. Nice little tomato sauce.
Yeah, it looks good. So we're gonna eat it. All right, here's our chicken cacciatore here. As you can see, nice chicken on the bed of pasta. And the chicken is so tender at this point, you can just break it with your fork. And it's really hot, so. You get the nice flavor of the wine in there. The sauce is very good. The onions are cooked and melt in your mouth. They're terrific. So yeah, this is a simple dish that you can cook on a Sunday, right? Let it cook almost all day, and there you go. So I've been Pete, for Kenshin1913, along with
Dad,
and this has been another Cooking with Kenshin1913.
buon appetito.